Picture a world untouched by human hands, a world where towering giants roamed freely. Welcome to the tranquil world of dinosaurs, a world that existed millions of years ago, a world that was as serene as it was majestic. This was a time when the Earth was a tapestry of lush, verdant greenery, where the air was crisp and clean, untouched by the smog of industry. A time when the only skyscrapers were the towering trees that reached up to touch the azure sky. The rivers flowed freely, unhampered by dams or bridges, their crystal-clear waters reflecting the beauty of the world around them. In this world, harmony was not a concept but a way of life. Different dinosaur species coexisted, their lives intertwined in a delicate dance of survival and cohabitation. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex, the swift velociraptor, the massive brachiosaurus, and the armored triceratops all shared this world, each playing their part in the grand circle of life. The beauty of this world was not confined to its physical aspects. It was a world where the concepts of love, peace, and respect were not just ideals but a reality that was embodied by the creatures that inhabited this world. Despite their size and strength, these towering giants were not conquerors but caretakers. They were not competitors but companions. They lived in harmony with nature, their actions guided by an innate understanding of their role in the world, their responsibilities towards each other, and their shared home. In this tranquil world of dinosaurs, the melody of existence was played out in a symphony of coexistence, each note a testament to the harmony that existed between the dinosaurs and their world. A symphony that played out day after day, year after year, for millions of years. In this world lived a dinosaur unlike any other, a dinosaur named Julian, a dinosaur whose story is a testament to the power of love, peace, and respect. A dinosaur whose life and teachings continue to inspire us, even millions of years after his time. In the heart of this world, there was an extraordinary dinosaur named Julian. Now, when we think of dinosaurs, we often imagine towering, fearsome creatures. But Julian was a bit different. He was indeed large, as any dinosaur should be, but there was a gentle calmness in his eyes, a serenity that was rather unusual for a creature of his stature. He carried an air of wisdom that seemed to radiate from him, touching every dinosaur he encountered. Every morning as the African sun rose over the lush prehistoric landscape, Julian would begin his day with a peaceful stroll. He would meander past gushing waterfalls and towering baobabs, greeting each dinosaur he met with a respectful nod of his massive head. He acknowledged every dinosaur, big or small, carnivore or herbivore, with the same level of respect and kindness. His afternoons were spent at the banks of the river, where he would often engage in thoughtful conversations with his fellow dinosaurs. He listened more than he spoke, nodding in understanding, his responses always measured and insightful. He had a knack for solving disputes, his fair judgments respected by all. Evenings found Julian under the sprawling canopy of an ancient fig tree, sharing stories with the younger dinosaurs. His tales, woven with threads of love, respect, and peace, captivated his audience, their eyes wide with fascination. At night, under the blanket of a starlit sky, Julian would gaze up at the constellations, his heart full of hope for a world where every dinosaur could live in harmony. So, you see, Julian wasn't like the other dinosaurs. He didn't seek to control or dominate. Instead, he chose to lead with kindness, wisdom, and respect, creating an atmosphere of peace that was infectious. He was a dinosaur who understood the value of unity, the strength in diversity, and the power of love. Julian was not your ordinary dinosaur. He was a beacon of love, peace, and respect. Julian had a unique way of life that was guided by three fundamental principles. Julian was not just any dinosaur. He was a dinosaur with a heart full of love, a mind full of peace, and a soul full of respect. His teachings were not just about living, they were about living harmoniously with the world around him. Love, for Julian, was not just an emotion but a way of life. He loved the lush green trees that provided him shade, the sparkling rivers that quenched his thirst, and the bright sun that warmed his scales. His love for nature was so profound that he would spend hours just gazing at the beauty around him, appreciating every tiny detail. He taught the other dinosaurs to love and appreciate their surroundings, to care for the environment not because they had to, but because they loved it. Peace was another cornerstone of Julian's teachings. He believed in resolving conflicts through dialogue and understanding, not through aggression or dominance. He was often seen mediating disputes among his fellow dinosaurs, helping them find a peaceful resolution. Julian's calm demeanor and wise words would soothe even the most heated arguments. Respect to Julian was not just about showing deference to the elders or the strong. It was about recognizing the value in everyone and everything. He respected every creature, big or small, and treated them with kindness. He respected the trees, the rocks, the rivers, and the sky, understanding their importance in the circle of life. Julian's teachings were not confined to words. He lived by them, setting an example for others to follow. He showed love by caring for his surroundings, peace by resolving conflicts, and respect by treating everyone with kindness. These principles were not just teachings, they were a way of life for Julian, a way of life that was in harmony with the world around him, a way of life that was guided by love, peace, and respect. Julian's teachings were more than just words. They were a way of life. Julian's teachings didn't just stay with him, they spread across the dinosaur world. This beautiful ripple effect started with a single dinosaur, Julian, whose heart was full of love, peace, and respect. His impact was profound, and his influence was far-reaching, shaping the very fabric of the dinosaur world. Picture, if you will, a world where the mighty T-Rex, renowned for its ferocity, now chose to live in harmony with its fellow creatures. The once fearsome dinosaur, under Julian's influence, learned to choose understanding over conflict, peace over turmoil. The T-Rex, like many others, began to understand the value of respect for all creatures, big or small. Julian's teachings also touched the vibrant pterodactyls who ruled the skies. They started to share their airspace, soaring together in unison, painting a beautiful picture of unity against the backdrop of the azure sky. They learned from Julian that there was more beauty in unity than in dominance. The herbivorous dinosaurs, such as the gentle Brachiosaurus, were not left untouched. They learned to share their lush green feast with others, ensuring no creature went hungry. Julian had taught them the importance of kindness and sharing, principles they now held close to their hearts. Even the smallest of dinosaurs, like the playful Compsognathus, were influenced by Julian's teachings. They learned that despite their size, they too had a role to play in maintaining peace and harmony within their world. Slowly but surely, Julian's teachings of love, peace, and respect transformed the dinosaur world. His influence was not just a fleeting moment in time, but a lasting legacy that reshaped the dinosaur world. Dinosaurs of all sizes, shapes, and species lived together in harmony, treating each other with kindness and respect. They learned to love their world and each other, creating a society that was a true reflection of Julian's teachings. Through Julian's teachings, the dinosaur world became a haven of love, peace, and respect. Julian's influence was not just about changing behaviors, but about creating a world where every dinosaur felt valued, respected, and loved. His teachings continue to echo through time, a testament to the enduring power of love, peace, and respect. The teachings of Julian, although from a time long past, still hold relevance in our world today. While we may not be dinosaurs living in an ancient, lush world, the lessons Julian shared about love, peace, and respect are timeless. They transcend borders, cultures, and even species. In our modern society, we often find ourselves confronted with challenges that threaten to divide us. We face disagreements, conflicts, and struggles that can sometimes seem overwhelming. But remember Julian, the dinosaur who taught his kin and others to live peacefully, to coexist, to respect each other despite their differences. Imagine a world where Julian's teachings are not just stories of a bygone era, but principles we live by every day. A world where love is the universal language, where peace is not merely an ideal but a reality, and where respect is a fundamental right, not a privilege. These values are not out of reach. They are as real as the device you're using to listen to this story, as tangible as the air we breathe. They're values that can be practiced in every interaction, in every conversation, in every decision we make. Each one of us has the capacity to embody these teachings. We can choose to approach our fellow beings with love, to seek peaceful resolutions to our conflicts, and to show respect to all, regardless of who they are or where they come from. In our fast-paced, ever-changing world, Julian's teachings serve as a gentle reminder of the kind of world we can create. They remind us that we have the power to shape our society and our future, just as Julian did in his time. So let's take a moment to reflect, to remember Julian's teachings and consider how we can apply them in our lives. Because just like Julian, we too can create a world filled with love, peace, and respect. It begins with us.